Welcome back, my lovelies. Now we're just gonna get this started. Go collect a bunch of the optional stuff. Fortuitous timing, as always, Neve. Tataru was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely, you'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Limin helped me escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Lominsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Razatan, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papalimo, remains to be that the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping the royal. Yes. That would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. What of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. Good news is we've enlisted the services of a Charlian scholar, one of the students of Aldessian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet the scholar if time permits. But first we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhaps we meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? Yeah, sure, that's fine. In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Sounds about right, honestly. Okay, blue plus quest. This one should be Hildebrand. Nope, the Gods of Eld. We'll deal with that one later. Hi, Nashu. How you doing, girl? Been a while. A gentleman falls rather than flies. Yeah, I'm not gonna question them. There's no need to. Let's actually do that, do that, do that. Cool. Get rid of unnecessary quests that we don't need any interaction with, at least for now. Unto doing. And I don't want to unlock anything by accident. Sky Pirates. That's not what I'm looking for. That one's the Alliance raid. Again, I'm also grabbing all the dungeons. Make sure nothing appeared over here. No. But there is some in Idleshire. There's also one in Gridania. Should be one in Gridania. Should be. The Conjure. Has it not appeared yet? There you are. hard version of City of Ampedor. Not as bad as its counterpart. Off to Idleshire. You have something for me. That just, we'll unlock that in a minute. Whoop. Slow fix. Hi, slow fix. Disarmed. This is the Alexander raids. We'll do those eventually. Psst. His Uplanders seeing it. Giant of iron rising from river. Y'shtola and Cid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Rate is plight of Gabi flock. Giant is too big. Can squish Idleshire flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. Ah, Neve, 'tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from Thalic. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Charlian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface. But so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idleshire? Its wilderness still heavy with aether. Nay, the aether grows perilously thin and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become barren waste in a matter of moons. No! Gobbyflack has only just found a home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And nor will we. I have already spoken with Alphanode, and he concurs that the we signs of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhaps by physically separating the primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise such prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands, should the primal chance to stir ere my return. You are to join Cid in repelling it, an enviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Cid. Pshh! Backrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire. Can say where Cid has gone. Uplander should start with Backrix. Alright, make sure that one does not appear on my list, so that way I don't accidentally do it. I mean, not gonna accidentally do it. You have 2 things for me, but I think I can only do 1 right now. Going to the Google Library once more. And then there should be none other around. Oh, there's this one. The Fires of Smol. Rowena! How you doing? This is how you start your relic weapon. So. Good evening to you, Smol Angy. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Toll to take care of a new shipment of wares. But if you've matter of money that requires my attention... hold that thought. It seems I have visitors, some more welcome than others. Pardon the intrusion, Miss Rowena. I realize I was here only a few days ago, but I really must speak with you about... God, you're still here. We need to talk... Good, you're still here. We need to talk about the promissory note. Now I know where you're thinking. That stinking sack of Gobu shite ain't got me goddamn money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up. Every last gill. And the thing is, me mates took me out for a drink to celebrate and... Excuse me, sir. But when people are talking, it is generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I am quite sure it can wait. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, have you perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates? There is much I would ask them about their work on arcane sentries. Hold on a bleedin' minute. You are telling me to wait? Didn't no one ever teach you to shut your gob when grown-ups are talking? Me life and more importantly, me note at the tavern's at stake here. Now be a good lad and bugger off till Uncle Geralt's had his say. Geralt, mind your own advice for once and keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. Regarding your question, Ardeshire, the answer's no. The client I had in mind's a bit of a recluse and stubborn as all hell in her old age. She wouldn't hear of any meeting, and I ain't got time to press her on it at the moment. Too much to do by half. Sounds like you got enough on your plate without having to worry yourself over old mate Owens. I tell you what, let's forget about it for... I know not what hole you have drunken yourself into, sire. Quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you leave us be this instant. Bye, youth o' today. Jumped up, self-serving little shites, the lot of ye. Fine. Tell us then, your highness, what's this business o' yours? That's more important than man's life, eh? Well, out with it. Well, very well, if only to explain myself to Rowena. Yeah, I don't care. Let's let this play out. Oh, that's a lot of dialogue that they're talking about. Oh, I'll give myself a minute. pie, that'll sell. Always getting himself dragged into things. Poor girl. And now I'm getting dragged into it. Whoa, excuse me. Don't make me regret it. do. We'll try to get it to work. Don't worry, Rowena. Alright, cool. Now there should be... yeah, there's that one. Whee! Hi, little Moogle. It's fine. Don't worry. There should be... well, now there's one in the Sea of Clouds. And there should be one more that I need to grab after that. Aha! There you are. Thought you could escape my notice. So, we have this we could turn in, well, not turn in. but activate. Ding. Let's go to the Google library, get that one done. Well, pop it, turn in the other quest that's over here, and then we'll go to the Sea of Clouds, get that one, and then that's where we'll wrap things up. And I'll get some of that stuff out of the way, probably return with some new gear on the next episode. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll try not to leave y'all hanging too much. But things should be interesting with the move and making sure that everything goes according to plan. Which it should. Or at least for the most part. Okay. Alright. There's that. You cannot trust these optional dungeons. Not... That was worded very weird. You cannot use the trust in the optional dungeons. You cannot trust these dungeons! Don't trust them! Not even with your life! Oh boy, that was strange of me. I am so sorry. So, this is an interesting, so basically what this area is that we're about to unlock, it's just testing your damage and seeing if it's enough to, take on, like, the EXs, the extremes. Which is really good. Now it brings the health down of what damage of the health of the boss basically is brought down to for solo play as if it's just you fighting the thing synced. And then it goes from beginning of the fight for health up to the enrage. And if you hit the enrage, it means you don't have enough damage. As much as I'd love to say that's obvious, it's not that obvious for some people. But, you know, who knows? Things can happen. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping right about now. Stone, Sky, Sea. There. Now let's go to the Sea of Clouds and grab our last one. It should be Oxendew. Ah! So, while I fly to my destination, I'm gonna end this episode here. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to, my lovelies. And I will see you in the next one with some new toys. Bye-bye!